So for this exercise, I want you to have these two records. So in here, you see that we have Alex with ID 1 and 2, and the email is the exact same thing. Now let's try and add a unique constraint to our table and see what we have to do in order to fix this. So open up IntelliJ, and in here, remember, so if you want to add the constraint, we are no longer able to add it to this migration right here. So this migration, because it's being applied. So let's just create a new one. So I'm just going to duplicate Command C, Command V. This is version 2. And then here I'm going to say add underscore unique underscore constraint underscore 2 underscore customer underscore and then email. Cool. So okay. And for the contents, I'm going to say alter and then table customer. And on a new line, I'm going to say add and then constraint. And we're going to give it a constraint. So I'm going to say customer underscore email underscore UK for UQ for unique underscore and then unique space and then unique, and we can specify the column. So the column that we want is email. Cool. So here I think we need parentheses on both sides and we are good to go. So now that we have this migration in here, so version 2 that alters the table, let's try and restart the application and see what happens. So let's just restart. And we have an error. So this is expected, right? And the error is that could not create unique constraint, customer email unique. And here, key email bar is duplicated. Of course, right? Because we are trying to add this constraint to the table that contains the constraint that is trying to prevent from happening. So what we have to do is we can delete the record or we can update the column itself. So let's open up the database, and here I'm just going to delete. So let's just delete from and then customer where ID equals 2 and then 2. So we deleted this guy right here, and if I say select star from customer, we only have one record. Now let's try and restart the application and see whether now let's try to restart the application and see whether the migration will work. So let's just start the application. And there we go. So this time it does work. So you can see everything up and running, and we have migrating schema public to version 2, add unique constraint to customer and then email. And you can see the time it took. Now let's inspect this. So here, let's just say \D and then customer. Press enter, and you can see that now we have an index on customer email unique, and then this is a B tree. So this is the data structure for the index that it creates. So because this is unique, if you perform a search on email, queries will be super fast. And to be honest, we done it. Now, obviously this involved us manually deleting the record, or we could have updated, but we could actually do the same thing through code. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Otherwise, catch me on the next one.